Alright, so somebody asked, what do I take with me when I go out somewhere? Yeah. Ugh. Typically, I just wear some cheap flip-flops most of the time because why not? As long as the weather's mild, just kick these off while you're driving around and put them back on if you want to get off the car. Only problem is with these, I got a habit of wandering around a little too far. All I'm wearing is these, tripping over rocks and stuff. So, what I got this time, I was at Target yesterday, and I just picked up some of these cheap Target Sandels, I guess you call them. You know, they got a little heftier tread to them. They Velcro off and on, and something a little sturdier instead of putting shoes on. But I do take shoes with me. Also, they're always with me. I always got the shoes somewhere in the truck, just in case I want to go into town, grab something to eat at a restaurant. Or I've gone out hiking with these too, just because they're easy to put on and off. But I always come back with a shoe full of sand and dirt. So that's the only reason why I don't like wearing these out. Now, if we're going out on long hikes, long walks, I got my hiking boots, my Merrell boots. These are some really good heavy-duty boots. And these are always in the truck too. Yeah, ready to go, you know. Just throw the socks on. But these are no good at driving. They're just too stiff and clunky and hot. Also got to take batteries. Take plenty of batteries. Double A's, triple A's, 9-volt C's and D's for. Gotta have plenty of batteries. My little GPS runs on batteries. My headlight runs on batteries. I got a little lamp here. Yeah, here it is. This cheap little lamp does the job. That's all you need. But it's no good without batteries. I also got a Coleman lantern, a Coleman propane lantern, but I never use it. I never need that much light. I'll carry 2 of these, sometimes 1 of these, just in case. Extra water. It's 5 gallons. Tap water, you know. When I went out to Utah, I didn't carry these full of water from here all the way to Utah. I filled them up there in Utah. So it's less weight you're carrying around. Shovel's good to carry. Cheap little shovel. Your typical stuff, sleeping bags and stuff. Yeah, sleeping bags, jumper cables, my compressor. I got a big compressor. I got one of these little compressors that comes in handy in emergency in case my other compressor breaks down. I always got this. It takes forever, but it does the job. Now, as far as sleeping goes, yeah. I got one of these cheap 3-person Coleman tents. Sometimes I use this. You know, it's just your typical dome tent. I use this at Coral Pink Sand Dunes because it was raining. Found out where the leaks were too. It did leak in the rain, especially when it rained hard. I've got this little tent here. This is like a backpacking tent. Just enough room for 1 person. And I just picked this up. I think I got another tent too, a 2-person somewhere. But I just picked this up last week. And I think this is a lot easier to put up than a dome tent. So you pull it out of the bag with a tent built into it. Yeah. It's got some poles that go across the top here. 2 poles that crisscross across the top. Like Just like that. All right, get the idea. It's got a door on each end, and it's got a door on the front and the back too. So roll this up. All right, what about sleeping pads? Is these, you know, I'm sure you've seen these before. It's just a foam thing, and it's a foam pad and another little foam pad. And this one's got to be like 10 years old and not very helpful. So then I got this Thermarest, which is like an inflatable mattress. It's got the little air thing in there, but it only goes about that thick. It is much more comfortable than this, and still rolls up nice. Blow it up. This works good, but not good enough. Not good enough for me anyway, because I like to sleep on my side. And when I wake up in the middle of the night, man, my hips are hurting because the ground's poking me. So I got to flip over the other side, and then I just toss and turn all night. I do have 2 full-size air mattresses, or 2 single air mattresses, you know, the big, nice, big, thick ones. But they always go flat on me, you know. Middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning, wake up and the air's gone all out. They got a little hole somewhere. So I've gone through 2 of those when I got the patch kits for them, and I thought I fixed them. And then in the middle of the night, same thing, there's a little hole in there somewhere, and they leak the air out. And I'm kind of tired of that, so I was looking for something else inexpensive, and I happened to be at Target the other day. Yeah, at Target, and I found this. It's an exercise mat. I found it in the sporting goods section there at Target. It's just a foam mat, but it folds up, you know, so kind of cool. So I laid it out on the floor there in the store, and it's just the right size. So I figured, hey, I'm going to use this. See how good it is. But it fits perfect in here. Yeah. There you have it, ready to go. Come on in. I have slept in the back of the truck plenty of times, which is comfortable. Which is also quite comfortable. But that typically means I have to empty out everything out of the truck. So we're trying to avoid that, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So I got shoes, I got batteries, I got water, got a new tent. I might have to take some extra fuel with me, tools, and all that kind of stuff. Always remember to bring paper with you, toilet paper. Don't forget toilet paper. Always carry extra with you. You never know. You never know when you might need it. Yeah. I've got my 2-way radio, but this is permanently hooked up. Got to make sure it works. If for some reason I'm somewhere and there's no cell phone service, maybe I can get a signal out on my CB radio. It's modified, putting out 75 watts, single sideband and all that kind of stuff. But also, I need to keep my electronics going, like my GPS, my chargers for the cameras. That's what all these wires are right here. So, yeah, they got to plug into something here. So I got chargers for the camera, cell phone chargers, GoPro charger, laptop charger, and they all run off of this little inverter I got here. You know, this is like a Craig and O'Reilly special, 400 watt, and this barely runs the laptop. What I found out is the engine has to be running for this thing to work properly with the laptop hooked up. Otherwise it blows the fuse. Yeah. So, hey, here's something else. Sunglasses. You know, I've bought expensive sunglasses. I've bought cheap sunglasses. Doesn't matter. I end up losing them or breaking them, or so it's not really worth it. The cheap ones break real easy, and the expensive ones get lost, and those break easy too. So I found the best deal for my money is just these dark safety glasses. Get these at Home Depot. You know, they're these are some right here. These are the ones I use for work. They're quite flexible, yeah, so they don't crack and break like some of those cheap glasses do, and then the lenses pop out. You know, they're pretty durable, is what I'm saying. Alright, I'm sorting through my food thing here, see what I got left over from my past trips, and it looks like I got plenty of food in here. This is enough for a few days, you know, for one person. You know, the canned stuff here will kind of last forever. Some good stuff, although it does get old after a few days. It's like, what else we got in the can here? But it'll keep you alive too. Oh, these are kind of cool because this is good for like a little side of the trail snack. It's got crackers, a little can of tuna, a little spoon, a little thing of mayonnaise, and I think there's relish in there, so you can make like a tuna salad cracker thingy going there. I found these kind of neat. Not, well, for the price, it's good. They weren't 99 cents like these, you know, but these are good. You can put these in your pack. No need to break out the stove or nothing. Just a little snack for during the day or lunch. Gotta keep it simple. Unless you guys got some other ideas. Got some other ideas? Let me know. Something that doesn't take refrigeration. Everything back here in the truck is going to get bounced around while you're off-roading. So you want to pack everything in here tight. So if you can, what would work real good is like a blanket or a towel or something, you know. What I use is this air mattress. Now this air mattress at one time held air. It probably still would if I did a repair to it and fixed a leak in it, but it keeps everything from bouncing around. So everything's tight in there, because otherwise you're off-road and you get to camp and you open up the back of your truck and everything's all over the place, and there's things that are broken, there's things that have popped open, you know, and you can have a big mess on your hands. So that's what I like about these things, these Rubbermaid action packers. Keeps everything secure. Yeah. So you slide that in place.